Hi, lovelies. I'm Ariel, and this is Maven Unmasked, and this is just a quick video to answer some viewers' questions. Over the last few months, I've had several viewers ask me, where can I buy crystals? All the crystals that I talk about on my channel and the blog and throughout my Rock Your Chakras series. So this is going to be a really quick, really short video just to tell you some quick ideas on how you can find some crystals. So, firstly, I would say look for trade shows, gem and crystal and mineral shows, gem and mineral shows in your area, in your state, in your county, especially during as you're coming into spring, into summer, at least in my area, there tends to be a lot. So those are always great places to check out different vendors, different crystals. They're always so fun. So that is a great resource. The second thing that I would do is I would Google for metaphysical shops, pagan shops, witchy book shops in your area, because those places more than likely have great crystals, spiritual bookstores as well. I will say, if you've never been to one of these shops before and it's a crystal shop, like they have a ton of crystals, make sure you shield and protect yourself before you go in. Me personally, the first time I ever went into a metaphysical store to get crystals, I had, found out about this place, but I was not energetically prepared and, felt sick while I was in there, overwhelmed, had a bit of a headache from all of the different energies of all of the different stones that are there. So I would encourage you to make sure you surround yourself in white light, to make sure you ground yourself, and, to call on your angels and your guides for protection. The great thing about going to a metaphysical shop, spiritual bookstore, witchy shop, pagan shop, etc., is that you actually get to touch the stones, touch the crystals. A great thing to try if you don't know where to start about what crystal may be good for you is to just go in open. Of course, you're grounded and protected and shielded and everything, but don't necessarily focus on what catches your eye at first. Drift about the store and see what you feel pulled to, that tug in your solar plexus chakra, that clear sentient feeling, and say, this, gem or this crystal looks particularly interesting. Pick one up, hold it in your hand. If the energy doesn't resonate, maybe try another one of that same crystal, because other people, may have touched that crystal and you're reading their energy and not the energy of that particular crystal. See how it vibrates in your hand. Do you feel energized? Do you feel calmer? Is it warm to your hand? Make your hand warm. Does it make your hand cold? Do you get the shivers when you hold it? Do you feel burning in your tummy? What's going on in your body when you first hold this stone? What kind of vibration is it helping you to access? Is it raising your vibration, lowering your vibration, grounding you, opening your crown chakra? It could be a ton of different things. If you do purchase, and if that, crystal, if you pick up another one or a few of that same particular type of stone and it doesn't resonate with you, keep trying, go about the shop and, pick up different crystals and try and touch and not taste, but you know what I mean, get a feel for them. And then if that doesn't work, then okay, go with what you're drawn to by the eye. But I guarantee whatever crystal you're clear sentient, that you're drawn to through your solar plexus, if you take the time to research that stone, you can look up the metaphysical properties of rose quartz, for example, which we all know is the love stone. But let's say that's what you're drawn to, and then you look it up and it's like, oh my gosh, it's the love stone, and you've been trying to work on some self-love, or you've been having some relationship issues, or whatever the case may be. Maybe you're trying to connect with a certain deity and you find out, hey, that's a stone that's great for them. So always do your research, always, look up what you're purchasing. You'll be quite surprised as to how, hey, that's exactly what I needed at the moment, and I just didn't know what I needed, and this crystal called out to me. Another thing I would suggest, that if you do purchase a crystal from a medical physical shop, bookstore, anytime you purchase a stone, really, bring it into your space, cleanse it, sage, smudge. Some crystals can do water, some can do salt. You can even put them in a bag of rice to cleanse it of any negative energy. It's touched a lot of hands from, Morocco, if you have a crystal that came from Morocco, just to get to you here in the United States, the UK, Australia, wherever you are. The next thing I would say as well is that after you get that crystal, charge it with your intent. But that's another video. We'll talk about that another day. Another place you can buy crystals is like I've heard Home Goods and Goodwill are really good places. I personally have never found any crystals at a Goodwill or a thrift shop, but I have heard of tons of people doing so and really great, beautiful, big crystals at a really, really great price. So you may want to check those out in your area. I have also, with the Home Goods thing, I personally have gone to Home Goods and purchased some great crystals. They have like selenite towers, they have dyed agate bookcases and shelving and things like that. So Home Goods is an awesome place to just find some crystals. Um, Nothing too, they don't have too much of a variety or anything. They may have some selenite, maybe a little amethyst candle holder, things of that nature. What else? You can also look online. Check out Instagram. I know there are a ton of great crystal vendors on Instagram and on Etsy as well. As terms of if they're reputable or not, if they're trustworthy or not, I personally don't know since I have never purchased any crystals or gems off of Etsy or Instagram. I always go to my local metaphysical shop. I will say that the Sage Goddess, I believe her website is sagegoddess.com. Sage is spelled Sage. Athena Parakis. She is wonderful. I have been following her on Facebook for a while, but I never purchased any crystals from her. And I had a girlfriend who, bought me an intuitive gift because they do intuitive gifts. You don't know what you're going to get. Just say, here, I know it's going to may have some this, some this, some this, but you don't know exactly what you're getting, what crystal, what kind of candles, what kind of oils, you don't know. And the gift came, my friend gave it to me, and the intuitive gift was absolutely perfect for what I needed. Right at the moment, the stone was of beautiful, oh my gosh, it's a fluorite palm stone. And it is of beautiful, beautiful quality. So as far as online purchasing goes, even though I didn't purchase it, I had a friend gift it to me. But it was absolutely gorgeous. It was a whole experience opening it, and I just felt like, wow, like intuitive gift 100%. It was exactly what I needed. So maybe too, if you're looking to start working with crystals and oils and things, that may be a good place to start. Just let Sage Goddess pick an intuitive gift for you. Is there anything else that I can think of real quick? In terms of, I've also had people ask me, how can you tell a real crystal from a fake crystal? I am personally not the best at that. That's why I like to physically go and purchase, touch my crystals and hold them and look at them before I purchase them. That's why I like to purchase them in store. But if you go to reputable sites, like I totally believe Sage Goddess is just fabulous. From the one gift that I received from my friend through her, that Athena is very good. So you may want to check that out if you don't have any metaphysical shops in your area. Oh, also psychic fairs, different open houses, things of that nature. They tend to have lots of crystal vendors, oils, and those kinds of things. Is there anything else on where you can buy crystals? Oh, also too, if you have live in an area where there's, you can mine or go caving or the thing I can't think of, panning for crystals, like in a river or something and shaking them out. I know some places are around that offer that, so that'll be a really, really cool and fun way to pick your own crystals, and I'm sure the personal connection to your stone is even deeper than if you purchased it through a vendor. But I'm Ariel, and this has been Maven Unmasked with a quick short video of crystals, where to buy. Have a great one, lovelies. Bye. Oh, and if you have any more crystal questions, be sure to leave them in a comment under this video. Bye, guys.